And how's everyone doing today? Hope you guys had a good night. Mine was a little chaotic, but it was a good one. So we're back to the lab again today. We are trying to get our money situation it's only been open for like 10 minutes. Sitting here running in the background. We've just got a we've just got a good volume right now. Wrong one. We up to 5 of those now. I will say that much. And I have been throwing stuff at the crypto. To be fair, actually, no, I have not done crypto today. Let's check on our crypto real quick on here, as it screams at us as we load it in. Oh wait, that's right. We switched to Tether. We don't have to worry about crypto anymore. That's right. I apologize if you can hear a little bit of chewing. I haven't had much to eat today. Just keep upgrading. You know how it goes. This is probably the last time I'm going to work on this on stream. Just because there's only so much this can entertain. And I recognize this isn't the most entertaining thing for you guys. They are an odd fit for streaming. They're good for chatting. They're good for if you want to do a lot of chatting. And I'm kind of hoping that, the people who are coming in are willing to chat, because honestly, that's the thing that I enjoy most about streaming, is when chat's being chatty enough and they want to talk. It's fun that way. But this is the last day this week. I probably won't stream this again, just because while I enjoy it, I recognize not everyone does. Exactly. The only time I want stream sans interaction is if I'm watching somebody speed run a game and I know they need to concentrate. Why do I want to watch somebody? Why do I want to watch somebody if I know they're not going to pay any attention to me? Exactly. The whole point of doing things on computers, whether it be gaming, watching YouTube, watching streaming, is you can interact with it. Also, we finally maxed out our cores on our processor. You know, that's actually been one of my biggest beefs with my parents over the years. They always tell me, "Why do you spend so much time on the computer? Why don't you come out and watch TV with us?" Well, I'm doing the same thing either way. I'm sitting staring at a screen. I might as well do the one that has me interact with it too. If I'm gonna sit and rot my brain watching a screen. Yep. No, it really does, and it's why, even though I'd like to be bigger so that I made more money, I like being small enough I can still chat with everybody. Although, admittedly, the sound this game makes does get a little. which I think is part of the reason why I won't be streaming this again. When it comes down to big streamers, oh, I love the presentation of this game. It's flowchart maximum. Everything is about flowcharting and and plotting out the path it works. I've done a little thing here with mine where here let me drop a new one in. My sound labs that I've got here, these node groups, they're not just one thing. And this was a neat thing I was doing. I just massively space this out and just yes, I want in. I've got everything in here. Everything that was needed to do what I wanted to do is in here. So the way this works, the way the order it was supposed to go in, you start with the sound downloader, your raw download comes in here. Then we verify that it's a working that it's a uncorrupted file. If it's not entirely correct, we re-download it. And then once we know we have all verified, we'll put them in a folder. So all together. Then we'll run an antivirus on that. And this one is the advanced antivirus where it, instead of just saying, oh, this is virus, put it off to the side, this is good, it says, oh, this one's got a virus. Let me clean it and send it out now that it's good. And then I run a data refiner to make it say it's really good for researching. That was because this was a research group, and the way I built it was that all of it was in this nice little neat group that I could just copy and paste. But unfortunately, as I found out, when you reload the game, the layering I built up breaks. So if I had one layered, if I had one unhooked up and waiting, when I reload the game, it won't be usable. So I actually have to. So that is a downer. I might look into it. But this one's fun because you basically got your networks you're downloading from, the computer's processor, and the graphics cluster, your graphics card cluster. Ironically, most of what you use the GPU cluster for is going to be mining various cryptos, not real ones, but fictionally. You could also convert it into more processor speed, which is what I'm doing with most of it. Ironically, I'm using the crypto that I'm currently mining is what the game calls a stable coin. The price always stays the same, and it basically just converts GPU speed into money. It's the least crypto out of the cryptos I have access to. uh, right now, the biggest bottleneck I'm having is my processing speed. These orange lines, the clock speed for each of these, that each one of those tab orange dots needs. Well, I've got, I think it's right here, a synchronizer. My total clock speed available to me is 243 megahertz. Well, that's spread across 40 freaking nodes at the moment. So, I'm slowly increasing how much I have available every time I upgrade, but currently each processing core is 52.4 megahertz. And I think I've got a... Yeah, this one right here that's lagging behind is where the GPU is being converted into processor speed. It's lagging behind because I haven't upgraded in a while. It's also only 3 coins. It's about to get upgraded again. Let's see, how much did that upgrade the processing speed? Oh, I took it higher. All right. But it's actually a fun game called Upload Lab. You don't have to spend any money on it. You know, it's a free game. It's even on mobile if you want to play it on mobile. And I'm getting to the research stage here. In fact, I can get a research right now. This is one I was waiting on. This one that just basically oh premium coin. That was the where are they? I think they are here. Yes. We have the compressor to reduce size, or the enhancer to double the value but double the size of the file. Basically, compress it to make it cheaper or bloat it to make it more expensive. Which is dirty. But it's a thing. Yeah. We won't be using compressors, trust me. We will be using enhancers, but we're getting ready to build the Mark II of my node groups here because, well, I'm adding things to the node. I mean to the pattern, so I wanna rebuild it. So currently, the most valuable thing I can do is video downloads. Really, I honestly didn't think it was going to be it for mine at first, but I ended up playing quite a bit of it on my phone. So I can understand, but for me, this one tickled a few boxes. So, all right, and then we'll grab our antivirus pro. Drop first. We'll connect it up to the the way I did is everything inside. Yeah, pretty much. There's like I remember Cookie Clicker when it first came out. You know, I swear I played the bricks off of that game. Oh, no, antivirus was the wrong one. Whoop, whoop. There we go. We want the checksum verifier first. Yeah. I remember when Cookie Clicker first came out, I played the bricks off of that. Alright, so we have the checksum verifier. Now we need to make sure we get the re-downloader, which is a weird one because it's actually in processing. And before we can... There we go. Alright, the re-downloader will go here. Folder will go right here. We'll link this to there. We'll overlay it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've played either one of those. Now I'm curious and I kind of want to find out. Um, let's see. I did check some antivirus. Now I want the enhancer. before we hook the put the enhancer in place. There we go. All right, there we go. Whoop. Back up there. Ooh, free stuff. I mean, I've got another one that I've been playing called Orb of Creation. The dev is in the middle of completely rebuilding the game from the bottom up because they weren't satisfied with how the game flow was going. And it felt like to them it felt like it was starting to get too busy. They've done a good job of kind of taking it to the next level, I guess you can call it. Okay, so you need to play it on the beta branch. You don't, you gotta play it on the beta branch. The beta branch changes up a lot of stuff, especially in the early gameplay flow. It feels a lot better than the original did. And then we can just save this, and we are looking at calling this this is video Mark II. Yeah, pretty much. It's similar. I never thought about calling them different species, but you're not wrong about it. Let's see, this one was a sound, this one was video, so this is the one we want to replace. Ooh, this node group got all jacked up. Ooh. Yeah, really jacked up. Wow. How'd we leave an entire folder behind? All right, and to hook this up, I just need to go to my network exchanger here. One, two. Grab you. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. This one definitely falls more under incremental, than idle. And now we just take this from there to here. Hook our money up. I think I've actually played the perfect tower, if I'm remembering correctly, so I know which game you're talking about. Want to say hi to chat? One moment, chat. Oh. I don't think I've played a Dark Room. I think I'd remember that one. Theory of Magic. Are they both on Steam? And of course, as soon as I pull, hack level. Oh, they're browser games. Okay, that would explain why I'm. Let me see. It's on GitLab.io. Yep, I think I found it. I'll have to check it out at some point. Yeah. All right. Well, either way, I at least went to it once, so it's in my browser history. I'll be able to check it out later. So we've upgraded this one to, you know, I generally I'll try something out at least once off stream before I play it on stream. Like like I've got Claire Obscure sitting sitting in my inbox with things I need to try and I just haven't yet. That's generally how you avoid ending up going, oh, that's got something that I should not, that you shouldn't put on YouTube. It's a smart policy to try things out solo first. That's how you avoid ending up playing things that'll get your channel banned. All right, so I want to remake this sound downloader. Or rather, you know what? Let's just rip. No, I don't want to save that sound downloader. I want to remove it. Mostly because apparently part of it was broken. I'm a little upset about that. I swear these node groups both impress me and depress me. Guess you can call it. All right, and I gotta do that to okay it. Here it is. I am quite fine with text-based games. You know, I've been on the internet long enough. I've seen my share of ones that were questionable, so that doesn't bother me so much. And if you have to ask, you already know. You know, it's one of those situations. All right, I think we are doing okay for now. Should probably upgrade our networks because the big bottleneck for downloads for download and upload is network. The fact that I can afford to just do all these without having to worry is nice. All right. I do kind of want to get this one before I upgrade anything else. What do we got in here? Actually, you know what? Since we're pure video now, upgrading premium videos would be a good thing. And making money hand over fist anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. The thing is, with the research side of it, the next big jump from this, which was 200,000, is 1 million. Yeah, like, well, no, there is 500,000 here, government breaching. Which, by the way, that is something I have not checked on yet today. Is my hacking interface down here? There we go. We're doing good. We did just level up our hacking, so can we handle another level on here? No. Nope. Maybe one here? Probably not. Nope. All right, so we are still at the limit of what we can do with the hacking at the moment. I'm trying to save up and get a level in sneak attack because, well, an extra second for breach time could be a big difference. More insider trading. Trading, not training. These aren't really backing up additional files, so I'm kind of like, I don't want to upgrade these further because they'll slow down. Yeah, see, it didn't really change much. Where are we at? We're almost there for that one. I am trying to get to 300 because there's one last one here. Doesn't really do anything for us currently, but it might be useful. I don't really need more data labs at the moment. I haven't used my rest time, from from being offline yet. Let's go ahead and do that. Text games are fun, but they're definitely not something I'd want to play on stream because a lot of, especially if you're playing a story-based text game, it's like I'm going to be doing a lot of reading, and I'm not sure chat wants to put up with me reading. Yeah. Text games are usually the kind of thing that, even if you know they're not dirty or anything, they feel like they're intended to be enjoyed alone. Which makes them really hard to stream. Maybe if it was any website other than this one. Like, I hate to say it, but even YouTube's more accepting as long as you label it not for kids than Twitch is.
Hey kids, want to see a dead body?
Well, do you? He asked the question. Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. I've seen my fair share in life already. I've seen my fair share in life already. It's never fun. So yeah, I could do without. Do I really want to upgrade these? Barely they're barely storing anything to begin with. I think I do. Might as well get as much on them as I can while I'm still going through the downtime. Dun, dun, dun. And that will be government breach obtained. How much is Trojans? 200. Why is that so much cheaper? What? Okay, but that actually involves. That's interesting. That involves actually me intentionally saving, sending via, you know, wait. That's gonna need some thinking on. That and it kind of hurt. That reading that kind of hurts my head. It wants me to take infected files that I download and run through an antivirus, convert them into Trojans, and then send them to other computers on purpose. Oh. Oh. Yeah, it wants me to start a. All right. I think you did show me them. That's evil. Breach government. I already know I'm going to have to reduce the threat on both of these. That's just not even. It's just. There we go. Will I be able to? Nope. I won't be able to do a set. Won't be able to do that one like that. There we go. All right, we don't have infection yet, and I can't run. If I'm running these two at a decent clip, I can't run all. I can't run this one past level 0. But government intel also. Well, first I got an achievement for hacking too many things, but now we also have government intel available. Unethical research. Increase research speed by 10%. Wow. Nope, boss fight. Y'all get ready. Y'all get in to fight that boss. It's just enough to breach and kill it. Instant. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I've got to be careful. You're doing an interesting setup with allocators. I'll have to take a look at them, in a little bit. Do we do espionage or do we? Yeah, I'll say I'm most of the way to saving that one. Okay. I wasn't expecting to scroll down and see, hey, here's a way to make it so you can hack higher. 10% is probably not enough for me to, yeah. I got another GPU at the start of stream. All right, we are doing good at the moment. Thinking I'm wanting to grab one more of these. Also, when I a few minutes ago when I had that little want to say hi to chat moment, that was my mom peeking her head through. So she's on her way to work. That was a weird sound. I wish I could do more to upgrade this. I think this is definitely the better way to go. Reduce the defenses some. All right. And we do have the unlock for programs down here, but it's 170 AA. I'd rather get my premiums knocked out first. I'd rather get all these so they're over 170 before I knock that out. But yeah, I'm not sure how. I this is the last stream, at least this week, that I'm gonna do of this. I'll probably just do like one stream a week of this after this week, and we'll move on to something else for the for the rest of the week. I don't know yet what we'll do, if we even keep with this. We might try another idle game for for like Mondays. Might start trying a different idle game every Monday. Yep. I have one, I have it too. I just haven't actually pulled it up and looked at it. I don't have programmer games, so I don't think I can actually download those yet. But that would grossly simplify downloading if that actually works how I think it does. Instead of those individual downloaders. Upgrade my processing. How much is our processor make you have it? I wonder. I can't actually tell without disassembling the processor group, I don't think. 20 trillion a second. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, mm, you know what? The next iteration, I am going to abandon using these node groups because I do kind of miss the big, splashy, covering huge areas. Except for my hacking stuff. I'm still going to try to keep it in node group just because it feels more appropriate. Feels like I'm sandboxing it. Yeah. I'm still on videos at the moment, but making 272 trillion a second. That's probably something you should fix. Mm-hmm. 1.74. Nice. And you're still nowhere near the end game at AB. You're still nowhere near the end game at AB. Because even in research alone, there's stuff all the way out in the AD section consistently. Apparently, some of the stuff in the portal section can reach up to AK. Let's see. We're still only at 3 hack points. Yeah, I need to reset up the request downloads, but I just haven't. Hmm. Yeah, I feel like my next step, my next rebuild is going to be at re-stretching everything out, I think. Cuz it feels too compact. And and because it's all clustered into these nodes, I'm hesitating to make tweaks or anything to it. I think I definitely need to re-stretch it all out. So do we want to do that today then? Re-stretch it all out? Because I feel like I can't see half my stuff. And it keeps doing stuff like that, not picking up the stuff that was previously in it, which is irritating me. Yeah, I'm thinking I need to re-stretch everything out. Let's see how much of that I can do without having to unhook anything. I think the network exchanger was the only thing in this node group, so I don't feel bad about getting rid of that one. I know it's not, but it feels weird, you know? It's all about the feel, I guess you can say. Not gonna stop getting those though. In fact, we can we have 300. Do we want to get the no, we don't really need the I think I'll hold on to that 300 for now. There's some 500s that I'd like to get. I think I'll leave. Yeah, I need to. Just unlock game files. Nice. Hey, that is a rabbit hole, the game one. I had so much in GPU and I did not realize it. There we go. Actually, for some reason, that feels more appropriate. I don't know why, but it does. We're at 3.27 million. We can actually unlock something. Two somethings. We can get Ethereum mining, which the only reason I want to do is because it unlocks token mining, which lets us get the tokens for, double compression, pre-analysis, double enhancement. Those I can get infection damage. This is the one I should probably work on first. I can get the Trojans. No, that's that's okay. I did not realize that was different. Ooh, my bad. All right, and we can still get the Ethereum mining. All right, there we go. We'll start by pulling down this entire node group. Uploader out, enhancer out, antivirus pro out, folder out, checksum, and read downloader, video downloader out. Get rid of you. This feels weirdly appropriate. Oh, I unlinked there. Whoops. Oop. I offlined that. There we go. Antivirus goes there. We'll put the folder below it. You can go away. You need to go further out. Enhancer and uploader. All right. And these two are research, so yeah, it does feel better already. The bigger opener, more open. All right, well, apparently I'm just going to have to delete that folder to make it work. Do I want to replace this with a video downloader? Yeah, I think I do. Oh, what am I getting messages for? All right, I gotta be right back. All right, so I just got news that just cut my stream short. I apologize about that. Wow, Mega Charizard. Um, it's not gonna cut it immediately, but basically, I gotta leave. As soon as I'm done streaming, I gotta go run out to my mom's job because she forgot something. Something medically important. Is it here? Yeah. So yeah, I gotta go. Gotta go help her take care of that. She says it's not critical enough to rush out, but she does need it. All right. Can you? So Zermura, do you remember? Do you know if you when it comes to the research, do you run the enhancer first or do you run the refiner, or can you not do both on a research one? Suppose I'm about to find out. Okay, it does work. Cool. And I will just start a new folder. I really don't feel like doing another one of those, so we go. Gotta love it when you miss and now you gotta go all the way back. Come on, Link. Link. There we go. It's less, honestly, so I should probably... Well, I hit my first level 50 network. I don't think I have anything else I can use here yet. That's 57 billion. That's 9 million. That's 7 million. So that's going to be what I get first, probably. Dun, 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 dun. It's worth noting that we got Ethereum, which, well, I mean, it's Ethereum. That's all you need to think about with it. Is a lot nicer looking, although I do still need to take care of this. There we go. And I got a new research available. Ah, right. Time to get the premium download, the program downloader available. Alright, I never did set up infection damage. unfortunately does fail us 2 of our 3, I think. Um, but you handle 4? Can, just barely. In fact, you probably won't succeed that every time. Hmm. All right. Well, at least we've got more methods of we've got more assault vectors now. We've basically got chip damage and we've got poison damage. It's gonna bug me. It's bugging me that the folder hangs down more than the other 2 also, but having the titles in line was a bigger issue. I can't believe I did it here too. Oh. But yeah, I kind of do need to go early as all get out. I'm a little upset about it because it does mean I'm missing out on stream time. And like I said, this is the last day for this game. I can recognize that already. Um I will probably play this game. I will probably play this a little off stream just because I do enjoy playing it. But yeah, this is the end of it for stream at least, unless you guys have a deep desire for me to play it on stream. All right. Well, I will call it here for the day because I've got to go help. I've got to go drive across town for family's sake because medical issues. Um, so I will let you guys go. You guys have a great day. Be safe. Catch you tomorrow. Peace.